I started the stream. I forgot to switch to the thing. Well, that's a weird start, but that's okay. I don't think I did anything too embarrassing. I just looked over there, looked back. How did I forget that? That's like the easiest step. Okay, well, you know, normally that's like my little preparation moment when I have up the splash screen. Oops. Let's try it here. Let's just try again. Watch this. Hi. Okay, so what have we been at? Man, I feel like I've wasted the whole day on such a dumb pursuit. So I like WebSockets in general. We've been using them for the extension. I especially like Socket.io. I think it's handy. I think it like takes out a lot of the headaches of just managing WebSockets in general, but in particular of the thing that we're trying to do where we have like rooms and scopes of things. I think I've been using the wrong terminology in some cases, but I think I've been saying namespace when I meant event, but hey, whatever. So here's the problem though. Unity sucks at that. In that there's not great assets for it. And I've been looking on and off for years now, and I've occasionally found stuff that was like super hacked together where somebody's like, okay, yeah, we got this WebSocket implementation and this JSON deserializer and whatever. Like it's just kind of a mess. And always breaks, you know, when new versions of Unity come out or the Socket.io backend gets updated. And so I will, every few months, I feel like I go look again and see like, hey, what's the state of the art on this? What's the state of the union? And it's usually just bad. Today I found one thing that seemed almost promising from IBM, and then it did not work very well, and it was kind of poorly conceived, I feel like, because you could anyway, just didn't work very well. And then so I started thinking like, man, this is a problem for me often enough that maybe I should just solve it for myself. But I hate building tools like that. Like it's just not what I want to do. I don't want to build tools and maintain them for other people. Like that seems like such a fundamental thing. So here's the deal. In newer versions of Unity, we've got .NET 4.5.7 now, and so we've got some WebSocket stuff just from the .NET system library, whatever the right term is for that. And so this feels so dumb and silly, but I've actually think I've done something similar before, which is I'm just going to build a bridge to have our Socket.io server talk to Unity through WebSockets. And that sounds so dumb, but I just don't want to go through the hassle of continually fighting to come up with a good C# Socket.io implementation. I came up with an okay-ish seeming implementation of just a simple WebSocket client. I have not proven it out at all, but I thought we'd maybe do that on stream. So the aim being is by some point in the stream, you'll be able to click on the video, click on my video feed, and have behaviors happen in Unity. So that seems like an okay goal, right? So we just need to start putting the pieces together. And that'll take a minute. So let's see. Let me get rolling here. Desktop. Yep. What? I don't care. Shh. 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 Shush. I don't have the latest of the latest version of Unity on here. I guess we could do it in 2019. We don't really need to. Let's just do this and build a Unity project, and then the Heat backend should just be up and running and has been for some time. We're almost to the point I feel like we want to like kind of codify the front end and upload it to Twitch, because that stuff has been working mostly okay. I feel like there's tons of stuff we need to do. On the back end, there's a lot of stuff we need to do, like throttling and stuff like that. But we can always work on the back end, and we can always work on the creative front end. It's just the Twitch extension front end that will need some something. Okay, so yes, there's a new version. We'll talk about that later, Unity. So what are we gonna do? We got a very fresh package. Fresh project. Where am I? Here I am. We were doing the thing with WebGL where I couldn't have video. Okay, so let me just pull over the goofy thing I had started on first, called Buddy. If I can find my buddy. Here's Buddy. Okay, and the whole deal with my little buddy here is that all this async and await stuff I just have not done much of, because Unity, some of that support came in 2017.1. Maybe when you could, if you use the experimental backend. What? For what? I want to just uninstall that, I think. How do I do that? I don't want to be harassed. Get out of here. Don't harass me. Reload required. I thought that was a new thing where you didn't have to. What? Where you didn't have to reload to do stuff anymore? Wasn't that like one of the new big features? I'm not running the latest version. That's the newest one. Why do I need to reload? Oh, that kind of reload. Okay. Anyway, what do we got in here? So I'm still learning this whole realm of async and await and all that stuff, which is cool. It seems much more powerful than coroutines. What we have so far is the ability to talk to a WebSocket server, put some stuff in and out. This is like super rudimentary, but let's call it something else that makes sense. Come on, any shortcut. Any shortcut to rename? What's it gonna be? This one? Yep. Okay, so this thing is kind of working. What we need to do then is we need to come up with the bridge code. We can safely stick that in the project. That's just a little untidy, but keep saying we're going to clean stuff up, and we haven't been. Oops. Okay, we want to go into, I don't mean to have two levels in there. Oops. What did I call you? Oh, assets server. Okay, so we need to do an npm init. WebSocket bridge. Sure. I can't touch things. Sad. Is that going to name it with a text extension, which would be the stupidest thing to do, but would not surprise me one bit? Okay, no, appears to be good job. Good job, Visual Studio. Okay, so we need to do npm install save dev node mon, because we like that thing. Did I forget something else today? Some other critically important thing? What did I say? That's not how you spell install at all. I don't know if this is the best desk setup. I don't know if this is the best chair. My body's falling apart this week, but hey, what are you gonna do? It's also gonna snow some more again. What is wrong? What is your problem? What was refused and why? Now we're okay. Okay. So we will need both WS and Socket.io. Really just Socket.io client. Oops, we need to save both of those. Oops, yeah, terminate, it's fine. I blew it. Okay, that thing, this thing, it's a pretty goofy thing to do, but we're gonna do it anyway. Okay, we need a Socket.io client, right? So Socket.io client looks like what? We want a server-side version of it though. This thing. And we are going to connect to something like that, and then we'll do stuff in here. Right? And we will also edit this fellow, and add a dev. Oh, what's your problem? Okay, so we are able to connect to our dude on event. Is that any event, or we need to do it explicitly? I think it's a click. My body feels weird. Okay, we can do that thing, and then presumably, oh no, I declined. Oh my gosh, I declined the use of my own extension. What a disaster. Can I like undo it now? I have to refresh the page. Oh, that's annoying. Hopefully nothing important happened. Lost my chat history. What a tragedy. I meant to say accept. I denied my own self. Okay, probably will take a minute. No, I feel like we should be seeing these things already. Is click not what we called the event? We didn't join a room, so we need to do a, what did that look like? That should let us join my channel. Now can I get clicks? No, wait, not here. Turkey. Get in here. Thusly. Okay, now we got it connected. Great. We should probably send something back that's like, hey, cool, you joined the channel. Okay, now we're getting clicks. Great. So the whole point of what we want to do is just to make this goofy, simple bridge that will run and just whenever we get data in here, we're just going to stick it right in the WebSocket whenever we get it here. I think that's all we want to do. That's all I care about is the click. I don't know. This is silly. It feels silly, but I just don't want to. I don't want to be the one to write proper Node or C# Socket.io client. This doesn't sound any fun. Okay, so now this is absurd. Nobody do this. Don't do this at home. Now we need WS. What a silly thing to do. Okay, now we need to this very simple server, I think, is what we want. We don't even need any HTTP or nothing. Okay, let's do 8080. Okay, so if this is working, then we should be able to connect to localhost 8080 over here. Over here. Right? Remember the time I streamed recently and set up a new scene and forgot to add the audio to it? And then I streamed for like 45 minutes with no audio? It was a pretty cool one. Pretty cool maneuver. Why is it so slow? Oh, because I'm importing all this crap. This is a bad idea. This was not the place to put this. Oh my gosh, don't. That was a mistake. Let's just move it up one level. Move this whole thing out of here and then delete this thing. What? Oh yeah, probably because I'm actively running things in there. Just close when I tell you to, PowerShell. Nobody likes you. Something like this may work. That's not your name. Okay. Oh, it's not a great beep. I'm not loving it. Okay, so we're good. We are quite connected to the extension backend service. And now we just need this little goofball bridge here. So that doesn't seem good. Why would that block the main thread? Isn't that the whole deal? Shouldn't you be asynchronous? Oh, I didn't even add you to the scene. Good grief. This scene, right? This? Okay, and this will be fine. Maybe I might like flesh this out a little bit because this is the thing I do not totally infrequently is build a simple WebSocket bridge in that node and use it in Unity land. Okay, so now if I click over here, oh yeah, okay, great. Well, we got something. Because something is what we're sending here. So the deal is this. What we need to do probably doesn't really matter, but just for my own sanity, let's put this in order. And then we need to make a broadcast. Yeah, right? I think there's an example in here somewhere. this chap. And then we want to, down here, whenever we get a click, instead of logging it, maybe in addition to logging it, we will broadcast our data. Cool. Okay, now? Yes, now I get clicks. So here, this is like okay foundation. The thing that's missing, I don't think we have to worry about thread safety, because I think in Unity when you do it this way, even with all the async stuff, you're still on the main thread. So I don't think you actually have to worry about locking or anything like that. So what we will want to do is just have, what are they called? Delegates. You know, the thing. What do you set up an event? Where's the Unity documentation for it? So maybe we add something like this. Oops. Wait, no, just one, please. One, please. Draclin, how's it going? So then we need to do the thing. Yeah, that's where we would subscribe, and then who calls these? Forgot how to do it. Where you say, like, if you're not null, call the thing. That was probably in here. This very thing. So now we'll say inside this business, whenever we get something. This all feels overly verbose. I feel like they made this too complicated. We need to give it a parameter too. But we'll ignore that for the moment. Because I got to remember how to do that first. What's going on today, Draclin? Not a Unity event. Is it? Yeah, because if I want to have a... Is that the way to do this? I kind of remember this, but not very well. Okay, yeah, string message. Is this all I have to do? I thought there was something else I had to do. Maybe that was it. Maybe I was thinking of something else. You're not starving together? What's going on? Is there new pig stuff in there? It's the Year of the Pig, right? Is this a family outing? Cool pig stuff? Cool. Everybody likes cool pig stuff. Okay, so now we got this jerk. How do we do the thing where you make that public, though? Like, where you can just add stuff here. I can't remember. Oh, that's different. That's not what I want. That's for Unity events. We could do that, but I don't want to do that. I thought there was a way to do that with delegates also, though. Like, is that crazy? I thought there was a less fancy way. Okay, so we have this bridge. Hopefully we can receive things. Sending things, we just will send whatever. Send already works, I think. We don't really care about sending in this scenario, but we might at some point. This is good because then this will be good if we go back to, because we had a similar problem when we were doing like musical chat and stuff like that. Okay. I stole a lot of this code, but I think it's right. I kind of Frankensteined it. From my favorite fast food place. I'm not a very fast foodie person in general. I guess Chipotle? Does that count? That probably counts, right? Okay, that counts. Good. I passed the test. Okay, so now if I make a thing that has a reference to the WebSocket bridge, which could be a singleton, and then we could just reference it from wherever, but let's not do that for the moment. And then this will be, we just need a new thing, because some kind of spawner. And this jerk will have a reference. Oops. To why do you act like you don't know about that? Why? I see it, it's right here. I don't know what it is. I don't know who's to blame for that. I don't know if that's a Visual Studio problem or if it's this C# dude problem. Or if it's like, whose fault is that? Maybe is it this one? I don't know. Just something about the interplay between Visual Studio Code and Unity does not always work. Like, it's forgotten everything again. I don't know. What is your actual problem? There's not a problem. It's just you're being dumb. Right? Why do you think that's true? Oh, actually, that may be true because it probably isn't a dumb namespace. That one, actually, that one's on me. Why it doesn't know what a spawner is, couldn't tell you. But that one was my fault. A spawner a thing? Or is it just pretending to be a thing? I feel like I call stuff spawner all the time. I don't really believe you, Unity. I don't think you're telling the truth. Actually, that's what we want. Okay. What is your actual problem? Is there really a problem? Cool. WebSocket connection. Great. Is that because we're not running anymore here? Wasn't this working a minute ago? Who broke this and why? I already did that. Okay, that is open. We get clicks here. We want to get clicks here. So the thing we want to do is... What's your problem? What is that? I don't know about you, Visual Studio Code. Maybe it's time to go back to Visual Studio. I barely ever used it. Monodevelop is really what I mainly used before. What does this look like when you... Something marked static in here? You are. Oh, does that have to be like that? Do I want that like that? I don't think I do. I wish I could tell what's actually wrong. Okay, that's just because of this. And of course I should do a null check. What's your problem? Did I crash this? Is that what happened to you? Oh, it's when I do the reload, it kills my terminal. That's awesome. Okay, we're getting stuff here. We were getting stuff here, I thought. Let's double check that. Oops, wrong language. And in here, I wasn't even logging. Maybe we were getting it. Well, we'll just get it twice. How about that? Why are you showing problems, Unity? Why? Restart Visual Code. Is that the secret? Restart Omnisharp command. Is that what I need? To restart Omnisharp command? Thanks for the recommendation. Maybe that works. Restarting OmniSharp. Who can say? Okay, let's see. Do we get some stuff now? We do indeed. Okay, the thing that's just the problem here is JSON deserialization, but this won't be too bad. It'll just be a little bit annoying, but it means we need Does this really need to be a class? I don't know. Why is this resolution so crazy? I guess we didn't upload the version. Oh, that doesn't make any sense. Yeah, I guess we didn't upload the version that truncates those yet. Maybe that does make sense. Okay, so now we want to do a JSON utility dot from JSON, and we need the message and just click, and this will return a click. Is this how this works? I don't feel like this is how I remember this working. That's not how you spell words. But sometimes you just let search engine do the talking. Okay, that looks like some syntax. No, 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 no. Like this. Really wish that Unity editor could run full screen. It's kind of annoying that it cannot. Full screen editor assets. Okay, what do we do over here? We click this. Something must be broken. We're getting data from there. So what's your problem? What did I do? All I did was add that class, and then we were trying to deserialize into that class. Wasn't this working moments ago? Open means we should have gotten a connection. Something is just what this dude sends. What? This. I have a number of questions. One question is, why do we get something twice? Why would that happen? I only send it once on connection. Oh, that is correct, because we do it in both of those places. And then it probably breaks. Why doesn't this break, actually? Why isn't this throwing an error? You would kind of expect this to be very unhappy. Do I need to do a try around that? Why isn't that throwing an error? That seems really weird. You think if Unity was actually angry about that, yeah, it's coming through. So that's slightly disconcerting. What do you do if you can't do it, man? Why would that break without telling me about breaking? It seems like that's the problem. That's not how you spell. Can you just fix it? Is that not right? It's supposed to be there. Okay. Well, I'm breaking everything. Did I debug.log the word click? What? Is it just showing a type? Something really weird here. Like I was definitely doing something that was causing an exception, and Unity was like, no problem. Is it because it was deep inside an async? Error pause. I don't think so. That's a little disconcerting. What about a click X here? What I'm trying to do is build. This is silly, Draclin, but there's a reason I'm doing it. Oh, none of these public. I want to get the data from the extension into Unity. Unity is not good for socket.io connections. Like there's just no assets that do it reliably, that work reliably. Like I've never had good luck with that. I've hacked it together in the past, but it's never great. And so even WebSocket connections are not great. So just kind of sort of thinking like I maybe want to build my own since nobody ever does it right, but I don't actually because I don't want to build tools. I started building this WebSocket bridge that just does like .NET WebSockets, which I think the way they approach it is like so overly engineered and verbose, in my opinion, but ignoring that for the moment. Or I could just do with like some simplifying, but what I've done is built a Unity WebSocket implementation that now talks to this little goofball server who is acting as a bridge between Unity's WebSocket connection and the extension backend services Socket.io connection, which is absurd because the Socket.io is just sitting on top of WebSockets, but I don't want to have to like I don't want to have to like switch the server to only use WebSockets because there's lots of handy things Socket.io is doing, and I don't want to manually build out a Socket.io client in Unity. So this is like the minimal effort to get to what we want. I think. And it can also work for other things, so that's kind of why it isn't super insane. It's slightly not cool, but it's not the worst possible thing. Because I could also use it for like the chatbot stuff, all the stuff that we did with musical chat and stuff like that. We could still use this for instead of the kind of custom solution that we had previously. Okay, so this is a tricky one. How could you know? It's a problem with this deserializer. I think that's why a lot of people don't use this particular deserializer. Use the Newtonsoft one. But since I know exactly what I want from the packet, I think it's okay. And if I really wanted more data, I would probably just cram more data into that data structure, into the click, wherever it is, over here. But I think this gives me the things I need to know to start spawning things on screen in Unity on click. So what we can do is whatever we want, whenever there's a click, we want kind of a screen space click to world space kind of thing, I think. I think there's a function called almost exactly that thing. That's like screen to world. Yeah, mouse click to world space. Screen point to array. No, I just want a screen point to world point, I think is what I want. So you give it, convert the 2D position of the mouse. Yeah, something like that. And the near clip plane would kind of be the depth. So it would look something like this. No, it's supposed to be multiply. So we'll get like screen space X and Y. Actually, we should just say like you feed. Yeah, well, that makes more sense. Why are you suddenly not formatting on save, Visual Studio? What has made you angry this time? Who's a double? Math floor returns a double. Is it really? Is that not what I want? Math F, that's what I want, of course. Floaty math. Okay, and then we need a, what are you mad about? Unknown word math F, a collection of common math functions. Oh, that's spell checking. Terrific. Terrific. Okay, we want probably the cameras near clip plane. I don't know yet. I think I'm gonna just make it where when people click on the stream, first I'll just spawn cubes and then we'll figure out how to make it cool. So we'll start with decidedly uncool and hopefully get cooler. Camera dot near clip plane. That seems like not a place to do it actually. I think I'd prefer 0. Or is this better? 0 should be fine, I think. Because otherwise they're like right at the camera. That seems weird to do. Okay, so this is going to give us a screen point, and we want a world point. So a world point screen to world point. What if that's truly going to be the screen and not the viewport? Guess we'll find out. Screen point to world point. Screen point. And then let's make a thing. Game object. Oops. What? So position can be our world point and our that can be quaternion identity. What's that gonna do? I didn't call the thing. Spawn click X. Click dot Y. I should also make it work with local clicks while I'm at it. Probably. I don't have to click on my face to test it, but and I should probably also assign stuff. Getting ahead of myself. That appears to not be working at all. I mean, I'm definitely making a lot of cubes. They're just all in exactly the same place. Weird. So, click X, click Y. Maybe it can't be 0. Actually, I think that's true. That it needs to be the distance, that this needs to be 10, something like this. Look at these beautiful cubes. Okay, I wish that Unity could maximize, but it cannot. Like, truly maximize. So one thing is that X and Y is super duper inverted. Another thing is the camera's not at 0Y. So we need to invert our Y first. Okay, that's almost a thing. Did I not do my inversion properly? Why can't I see anything over here? Are they way up in the sky? So if I try to kind of like click the draw a rectangle around the corners. What's cool? Pigs? Something's wrong. I know. I think it could be pretty cool. I like just the ability to just play and do weird things. Sounds pretty cool. Too bad networking Unity is a hassle, and there's not just, it just blows my mind. Am I crazy? Like it's just so weird to me that there's not a good, well-regarded, commonly used Socket.io client for Unity. It just seems so crazy to me. Okay, I'm clicking dead center in the screen, and it's way off in Y. So the 0... Yeah. The 0 of the Y. X seems pretty good. We're just way off in Y. More so than just the goofy window chrome. Like there's more to it than that. There's something else off in Y. I thought that the camera was moved, but it's not that. Did I write that wrong? The little offset I just did? Was that incorrect? Oh, well, yeah, maybe I should do the screen height. Good grief. Dracula, what's wrong with my brain this week? Okay, that works. That kind of works. I'm going to restart it. Draclin, if you have a moment, do you want to click the screen? The positions won't be quite right. There'll be a little offset in Y. I was thinking of doing a thing where on the client side, since I theoretically know the latency that Twitch extension helper is supposed to give it to me, I could make it when you click, anytime you click, there could be a little countdown for the duration of the latency to like give you an indication of when your click is going to show up in the screen. The strum, which could be cool. Draclin ran away. He's not here to click me. How can I alert him? I'm going to go on Discord to tell people to come click me. Dear Discord, please click my face. Who's streaming right now? What's going on here? Day 9 is Bethview Rad. Lana Lux has 95 viewers. Holy crap. Day 9 has 2,000 viewers. Unsurprising. Invalid value, that's fine. Or am I getting more invalid values? I'm not sending anything else. Am I? Can't remember. I'm sending anything else over the WebSocket server. Oh, excuse me. Pretty close. I really think it is just the offset of the dumb game view. Unmaximize. I split you out. Get out of here. No, not there. No, no. Woof. This should be slightly better, but only slightly. Still down by that, whatever many pixels this is. I think there is a little utility that will try to bump up to the size. Okay, so we can now click the video. And by we, I mean like 4 people. And draw our stuff over here. That's pretty cool. So what do we want to do with that? Good question. Let's see. I need an easy clear. I need a way to just clear this. Okay, actually let's do a little cleanup while we're at it. So this little spawner, we can do a little thing that's like we'll want to delete all the children. Also, we want to set the parent of this. I thought there was a override for that. Is that false? True or false? Parent. Okay, spawn everything in here, and then we just need to delete all children. We could write this, but we could also just cut and paste it because it's always going to be the same. You just got to go backwards. I feel like is the secret, right? Can you do this? I guess this is actually okay because it won't destroy them immediately. This, I think, is actually slightly better, though, to go backwards. Childs, not children, childs. Whoa, who's clicking me? Okay, somebody's clicking. Someone has drawn a beautiful wall. Is that Life is Yours? Is that Draclin? Who's doing that? Uh-oh, is it broken? What happened? It's broken. I've broken it. That's weird. What could have caused that to break? Let me add this clear thing real fast. Life is Yours, you broke it. Thank you for coming to click me, though. Why do we need that? Childs. happened here? My incredibly robust socket server broke? Surely not. That. Probably that. Okay, we can spawn those, and then if I hit spacebar, it deletes all of them except for one of them for some reason that I don't understand. Why would that be true? Greater than or equal to 0. Okay, now click. That's me clicking. My clicks are clicking. And then I can... How's your bee coming? Becoming. What'll becoming be? Okay. Draclin, this is basically that that voxel modeling software, whatever it's called. Magic voxel, whatever. We've pretty much built it here now. We can just do it collaboratively. I have to be careful with stuff like this, though. Somebody's going to write something horrible. Life is yours. I knew it! I knew it! Immediately! I'm going to have to get the censorship filter back. That's a flower, right? That's a very nice flower you've made. Is it an eggplant? Oh, it's a creeper from Minecraft. Very good. Welcome to Minecraft. Whoa, that was weird. My whole building just rattled. What just happened? Weird. Okay, well... Now what do we do with this? We could make little fireworks, we could spawn... That's a real easy thing to do. Should we have a fireworks show? I think the answer is probably yes. What is that one? What did you make over there? Is this still Minecraft? I keep clicking my... I have to click the video to draw things, I forgot. Spacebar? Okay, so let's make a fireworks show because that seems really easy. We need a particle system that'll destroy itself. Okay, we want to emit in a circle, but a circle. A little annoying if I can't. Okay, we have a circle. We want stuff to come out and then immediately get gravitied at 9.8 meters per second per second. That seems like too much. Is 9.6? What is gravity? I'm sorry that you don't like the Minecraft that I made for you. Life is yours. It's a 9.8 meters per second? 9.81 meters a second. Yeah, okay. So we will have... We want them to just sort of burst, though. We want them to just... not have any emission and to just have a single burst. That wasn't very good. And then we want a lot of variation in the speed. And then we want to do a size over lifetime, probably. From big to little. How long do these live? Too long. That's too much gravity. We just want a little bit of gravity, I guess. Be good if these had a little bit of trails to them. No! Oh no! What's your lifetime? I think there's a way now to kill particles, like have them die themselves. Is that a true statement? I thought this was a way that said like die, play on awake, like automatically destroy. You don't need light. Triggers kill when they collide. Probably right in front of my face. Stop action is destroy. So if I do this, will it die after? Don't loop. Okay. So that lets us have a boom. Oops. Okay, wait, loop again for a minute. Come back. Hello? Loop. Yeah, you. Why do our trails not have... Great. Looks great. That's why. So we just need a material, and that material can go in the renderer for both. Come on. Life is yours. Where's your B? Let me see your B. Mobile particles additive. Okay, well that super doesn't look like fireworks, but I'm kind of into it for some weird reason. Weird blocky fireworks. Part of it's the selection wireframe. Or selection outline. Trails look really bad at the start before they get stretched out. That looks crazy. Well, it looks weird. Maybe it wouldn't look so bad if we had way more particles. It looks worse. Maybe the problem is this. That's better. You still have too much gravity. Wish you could. What? Kind of wish. I don't know. Actually, I kind of like that. So I'd say I didn't like it, but maybe I do. Really, I just want random color though. A random color out of a gradient, I guess is how this works. Look at that beautiful, sparkly firework. Okay, now we have rainbow sparkles. Exactly what we need. Maybe we want more speed. Yeah, okay, maybe we want more gravity, but we want some more speed also. I kind of don't even want the particle. I sort of just only want the tail. Okay, so we've got this fellow now, which is going to be our new boom. It should self-destruct, so if we give this boom, cram it in here, run. I don't know where the game view is. I forgot to turn off looping. Great. Okay, so couple things. Come back. Maximize on play. Turn off the loop on the particle system. Oh man, forgot about this. Go from sharp to smear. I'm just being fast about it because the reason the trail looks so goofy is because I'm stretching a round particle over the length of it, but I'm just using the default particle that was already in Unity. So just try not to spend too much time on it. I have a little rave. Who was that? I think these particles are beautiful. Except they die before they should because of the trails. Maybe the duration should be longer to let the trails finish. Because there's a weird pop at the end. Oh, quite a delay in this video. Okay, I sort of want to try to do that countdown thing. What would be the least annoying way to do that? I mean, you would know, you'd know the latency of the broadcast, but not the latency of like the round trip of the packet. But that's the easy part. I mean, that's fast, so I don't think we have to worry about that very much. This palette reminds me of a little bit of the beginning of Punch Drunk Love. Oh, it'd be so much easier to do weird musical things and all that stuff in Unity. Just wish we didn't have to, like, every one of our approaches is imperfect so far and kind of a hassle. As long as no one ever uses this except for me, then we'll be fine. Anybody watching that isn't clear what's going on, I'm working on a Twitch extension so that you can, in Twitch, click the video. But that won't work for you at the moment unless you tell me you would like to be added, and then I can look up your Twitch ID and whitelist you, because it's not approved by Twitch yet. You don't think that's the goal of the contest, though? Whatever. My goal in the contest is to make something weird. And actually, I think the way I'm going to kind of present it is really as almost like an API, like a click API. And then all of my stuff then can just be kind of proof of concept. But the thing that will be relatively nailed down is the in-browser Twitch overlay stuff. There's some work to do there to clean that up. The extension backend service and its existence in on AWS. But that is kind of all I'm going to say the extension is like, hey, here's a way to get clicks if you want to build something cool. And then I will have some number of examples of things that I think are cool. I think that's how I want to present it. And then other weirdos that stream in science and technology can just use it like an API sort of. But instead of making a chat bot, they make a click bot, something like that. Definitely have some seconds of latency. So how would we want to start this? We'd have to switch to running locally and do all the local stuff instead. But that's not too hard, right? So if we went to here and we ran the server here. I don't know what port I'm on. I think I'm already using 3000 for the other thing. Oh no! That's fine. Not you. I have too many projects open that look basically identical. This is actual heat. Oh, this thing. What port are we doing? No, we're doing 8080. We're good. We got all the ports in the world. So yeah, the thing to do would be to run this fellow. I think, is that gonna work? Well, then you won't be able to click on the real video until I upload it though, right? So then we have to use the dumb developer rig thing. Wish that was better. Okay, but I think that's just what we have to do. So npm run dev. So that's our local dude, and then the Twitch developer rig, not my favorite tool. We got to switch here. We got to go into here, and instead of looking out yonder, we look in our own backyard. And now we're getting local clicks, and they're rounded, and that's just all terrific. So that looked rounded too. I wonder, we got some floating point problem somewhere. Okay, so I can click here, and I can get the stuff. And what I have to do then is not in Unity, but in this bridge, connect to localhost 3000. I thought I had secure. I thought I had SSL on those sockets. Perhaps I did not. Okay, so now I probably need to rerun this. And then go on the developer rig. Okay, so now these clicks are coming locally, not remotely, sorry. And the thing that I want to know about is the latency. Like, that helper is supposed to tell me broadcast latency. I forgot what it was called. This thing, Twitch. So down here, when I send the click, we could do like a ping pong sort of thing. No, we have to do Twitch rig log. Twitch.rig.log. Ping. And then we want, somewhere in here it's supposed to tell me the latency, I think. Did it lie? Let's see. Twitch extension helper. I need to know about the JavaScript helper, and it is supposed to tell me something. Number of seconds latency between the broadcaster and viewer is supposed to be inside. Oh, a context callback. Got it. So I need set use loopback. This function. Okay, so I need this nonsense. The context callback. 2 arguments, context object, and an array of strings naming the context properties that were changed. Okay, so we've already got an authorization dude somewhere. So we need like a twitch.on context. I don't know. So context should have something called this. Ooh, this feels like a... Oh, I've broken something. I've broken the rig. True? True or false? Okay, 126. What did I forget? I ignore for now how silly that is and useless. Okay, so when do we know, when do we get something about that context? Did I have to just log the whole context? On context, is that right? Which extension? Window.twitch unauthorized, for example. It's lying to me. How does this work? Cool to have an example, you know, Twitch. Okay, so that kind of seems... Okay, so we got mode, viewer, theme, all this great stuff. Doesn't have the game. So how... I want to know the latency though. How do I get that? That's the thing I actually want. Can I do that since we're in pretend mode? Since pretend joke land? On context, context fields they call it, sure. We'll call it that as well then. Context is not undefined, and that is not undefined. Yeah. Please tell me how. Please tell me what you are. These are not things that I want. Thanks though, but I don't want them. So can I not have that latency? Because that would have been a cool thing to have. Our player controls. Kind of hard to tell if this is... Maybe I just don't get this since I'm in fake land, you know? Like if I'm... Maybe if I was real and not in the developer rig. This seems so broken. Like this seems like such a flawed concept to say like, here's our developer rig, test it out, except you can't try it with video behind it. Like, doesn't that seem like that should be an important thing? Maybe, no, is it me? Maybe it's just me. Maybe? I don't know. It just seems weird. They have this way where you can like pop it up and view it in a browser and you can click on it all the live long day, but you don't you don't get, I mean, I assume that's why I'm not getting the additional fields. I'm making the assumption that I would normally get those fields if I was actually viewing. I guess we can upload this and see. That'd be a really annoying way to have to validate this, though. So like make a change and upload it, make a change and upload it. But that's okay. That's what we have to do. So let's think about this. Why does this window look insane? Oh, that's... I thought my video was going weird. It's just because I have too many things open. Okay, so then the thing to do then is now we'd have to change this. We really need a way to know if we're running on my machine versus not on my machine. Like, I guess I could do some local environmental variable that said dev equals true. That's probably actually the right answer. Or that URL could come. This is not what I want to be working on. This is. No, how could I get this? You can do this Twitch configure, like they have some kind of config API, but I'm not played with that yet. Okay, for the moment, let's just do this. Let's just do this. Let's see what our diff is. I think they're trying to stop copyright infringement, life is yours, by not letting people draw Minecraft creepers. Okay, what did we actually change? All we did was we added, we're just going to log the context fields, but that's not going to do anything for us probably in the browser. So let's not do that. And instead, we'll actually add logic in here later. I don't know why we were getting those crazy floating point numbers. I thought we cleaned all that up somewhere. Maybe that was the Unity deserialization thing, it being weird. Unity loves to round things in insane ways. Wrong. Good grief. I want to make this not PowerShell anymore. I'm not even in the right place. Why did this start this shell? It's not right. Oh, I'm just typing insane things. I just can't type. Git. Oh, git push. Good grief. This is all me at this point. This is just me. I feel like I've been like this all week. Fuzzy brain cloud. I still have that Joe versus the volcano cloud in my brain. Okay, so now we should be able to do... I wonder what kind of nonsense we're going to see here. Okay, if I go here and I refresh, I'm looking at the console and I enable heat. Yeah, okay, look, I'm getting all these things. Cool. Okay, so these do come through when you're watching a real video. It's annoying that you can't simulate that. But, so for example, Cool, look at all these fancy things I can get. I wonder if any of these numbers are secret. Don't look at my numbers. Are player controls visible? False. Bitrate. Buffer size. Display resolution. That's a weird resolution, but okay. Full screen is false. Muted. Okay. Well, because this one did not have the broadcaster latency, but in this packet, we do. So this is our assumption that that is in seconds. That how can I know this? What's the I could like start a timer on my phone and hold it up to the camera. Is this gonna even make sense? This is going to be very scientific. Okay. How am I going to... I don't even know exactly what I'm looking for here. Wait, latency to broadcast. I know, but I want to like just get a ballpark and see if my latency is actually 2.83-ish seconds. Latency to, wait, where? I have it here. This is where I want it. This is the context I can get. What are you talking about? In my advanced options? Video stats? Yeah, but I'm not going to believe their numbers. I want to pretend by pushing this button. That was more like 5 seconds. I tried to push it right when I saw me push it. Let's try it again. This is very scientific. Extremely scientific. .7, 4.2 to you. Let's see what my latest numbers are down here. So there's the broadcaster latency. Broadcaster latency, 3 seconds. I don't think that's true. But maybe it jumps around a lot. You wouldn't think it would, though. You'd think it'd be pretty consistent. Or like, yeah, 3-ish seconds. Seemed longer to me. So what I want to do, the aim of all this is so that when a user clicks, maybe like they click and then there's a little timer that says this is when it should appear on screen. That's not exactly true because there's additional round tripping happening because we got to do all the server nonsense. But that stuff should be like pretty close to instantaneous. Like WebSockets are pretty fast. So computers are fast. Let's do what? Okay, we know we can get that number. So let's just store what is it called? I already forgot. Their field name didn't make a lot of sense, in my opinion. HLS, latency between the broadcaster and the viewer. All this other stuff. I wonder if we need to know any of these things. Not right now. So these are things that come from auth. Let's just group them. So what's the syntax? Can you do this? That's valid. So these ping pongs are instantaneous because that value won't exist, but I guess we can say, like, if this is 0, wait for a second. Oh, also these need to be multiplied because this came in seconds, right? And we want them to be milliseconds. Okay. Something like that. Okay, so that's gonna ping for 1,000. Now let's upload this, probably. Okay, and then we will do the thing again. Where are we? Oh wait, we're back to, I forgot. Is this on? Is this thing on? The polka dots on the face? Why do I have face polka dots? I didn't think I was pointed to the right place to do that. I don't know the answer. Okay, so we pushed that thing. Now we need to just do a thing again. Watch me, watching me as I watch me. Was I looking at the wrong channel or the wrong source that whole time? Live is yours. It's your job to tell me when I'm looking at the wrong source. How long did I do that? Was that a long time? Oh well, it wasn't very interesting. We were just testing clicks. That's all. That's all. So if we turn this on, seems broken. Extension helper library not loaded. Does not match the target. Uh-oh. I feel like I broke it. What did I do? Does not match the recipient window origin. Yeah, no kidding. Not supposed to. What? Why is that suddenly a concern? I don't... Oh, is it the Twitch rig thing? Is it a console log? What was that noise? Did you hear that? Someone clicked where my guitar was. Is that true? Am I still running the guitar thing? That can't be true. That's still... You clicked on the... Why am I just now getting guitar clicks? I didn't think I had that running. Is that in this browser now? Wait, where am I? Oh, that is working. Is this working? No, that's not working. That's not working because we need to do, where did we even do that? I don't even know anymore. Where we did the light thing? I don't know. Somewhere. Client, right? Oops. Yeah, cool. Okay, that's working again. I don't know if Draclin ever saw this. Draclin's probably long gone. He's not starving. Although I've seemingly broken the, whoops, broken the guitar again. Oh, there it is. Okay. Just needed a moment to have a rave. Why is heat not working in the browser right now? That's all correct. All we were doing in here, we logged that stuff. Now we just set a value. Whoa, who's throwing a rave? Obviously, it's Life is Yours. Oh, now Drac. Okay, great. Here we go. Oh, that's weird. The drawing app triggered the light, so now the drawing app is probably also going to trigger the guitar. Is that what's about to happen? Is it gonna? It did. Beautiful. What incredible technology. I saw the light go insane for a moment, and I wrongfully accused Life is Yours, and I apologize. That was wrong of me. I also want to apologize. Okay, now somebody's definitely doing that. I also want to apologize to the creators of Pixie.js. Feel like I was a little cranky yesterday. I don't want to apologize to the makers of Mozilla, because that problem was dumb. And who else? I want to apologize to the makers of Socket.io for using the wrong terminology. Do you have any other apologies to make? What are we doing here? Oh, are we doing Pong again? Okay. I was momentarily afraid that something inappropriate was about to happen. I like it when the drawing accidentally plays Pong, or it plays music. Okay, so the thing we were actually trying to do though is broken. So why is that? So heat is working, it seems, but how come when I opened a new window and I try to heat over here, it does work. Well, why? What happened? What happened? Why does it work when I expect it to not work? And why I'm not seeing any of my ping pongs. Did I not push the thing that did the console log? Maybe not. Is that my problem? That's probably my problem. Let's just keep open terminals. Git push Heroku master. Oh. I got lost for a moment. So, do sparkles work here? Yes, they do. Okay, great. Can you change the light here? Yeah, you can. Can you guess where the guitar is? Yeah, okay, all that stuff's working. So, the thing to figure out is why ping pongs aren't working here. Enable heat, yes. Okay, that seemed like it worked. So it said latency was 2.5 seconds, and it seemed like it delayed 2.5 seconds, and then it came back. So so knowing that, I think we can do the clicky trick, the click trick. Right now the click just fades. I don't remember how I'm drawing the click, actually. So we have a draw click and a send click. So what we would probably want to do is in our send click, just to get this stuff in the send click, and then take it over the draw click, and then make our duration the delay from the HLS what's its face. Like if it has a value, we would do this, and then we would remove it. So that is going to fade over that amount of time and then disappear at the moment that should be the appropriate moment. So without, whoa, who's clicking stuff? What do we have here? Is that, oh, you're drawing things, is that from my portfolio? At first I thought it was Misty from Pokemon, but yeah, that's from Yesterday's Tomorrow. That was drawn by Leslie Cam, who's incredibly talented, and she streams almost never. What is her channel called? Wait, everybody. I don't remember. How do I know? How do I know? Wait, I can look over here probably. Blue Blood Raspberry is Leslie's channel. Does my channel know how to shout out? Did I ever add that? I don't know how to do anything. Uh-oh. Why did we just hit 2 hours? Back blaze. I saw it. I saw it happen. I saw. Whoa, cool bee. That is a lot of geometry in the face, though. You need that much geo for your little bee face? How many bees are you gonna have? How close are you gonna get to that bee? It's a nice looking bee. That's just a lot of geometry in the face. How is shout out a thing? Does my robot know how to shout out? I don't remember how to add these things. Custom commands, unique commands. Shout out a Twitch streamer easily. Yeah, turn it on. Great. Let's do it. Let's shout out. I like it better that way. I like the low poly one. You could make all those soft, make all your edges soft, and it would be squishier. You don't need all those subdivisions. You just need soft edges. I like that you're posting those things to yourself in your room. I'm glad. It's like you're hanging posters on the wall of your room. I'm proud of you. You should add more. I mean, I don't know. That's not an unreasonable amount of geometry. You know, part of it's what goes on in the geometry. Part of it is what goes on in the shading. And so you could paint whatever weird additional stuff you wanted as a bump map or normal map and get more detail without having to add more detail to the geo. But I think that's a cool looking low poly B. Okay, so we push that thing. So now what happens? Now what happens if we do where am I? Who am I? Okay, refresh this. Turn on heat. I accept. That was wrong. That was not right at all. Did I not push that? No, I didn't. I thought I did. Oh, well, oh, Draclin, we gotta do the drawing with the fireworks. That'll probably look insane, actually. Give me 1 minute to finish the thing, and I'll put the fireworks back up, and you could draw. Oh no! Are we bit raging right now? Is it this computer? It's probably this computer. This dog. Backblaze is the bane of my existence. You want to draw one more here? Let me toggle this. Okay. Wrong one. Same thing. It's adorable though. Okay, I think I did. I think I've got clicks now. You freaked me out. You clicked the guitar again. My latency gonna be bad now because of Backblaze. This is not true. Okay, yeah, clear. Clear. So if I click, one click, fade, gone, but it takes way longer for it to appear. It still hasn't appeared. Oh, I gotta trim. Oh, I think oh shoot, it's turned off, Draclin. Sorry, it's turned off. You gotta draw it again. Can you stop the drawing and then I'll turn it, I'll restart it. There's no stopping it? Okay, well just let me know when it's done. Meanwhile, we'll just gaze into eternity. Very good. Okay, it's probably done. No, it's still drawing. Something is still drawing. I'm making your TV sick? I'm sorry. Maybe it's not still drawing. Maybe that was just the old drawing. Okay, I really want to test if this works now. Seemingly is done drawing, but let me Let me see if this actually works. It doesn't work as well as I'd hope. 9,000 clicks. It was over 9,000. Okay, I'm ready. Give me 1 second. Why did my latency thing not work the way I thought it would work? Why? Okay, I'm ready. It's going to make the lights go insane, I'm sure, because you're going to click it 9,000 times. I have to put in some throttling at some point. Are we good? Are we doing it? Is it happening? Is it not working? I'm seeing it's working for me. Okay, reduce the density. Don't crash my computer. Is that why my bandwidth all tanked? Whoa, yeah, look, it's great when it draws on the light. What are we? What? Chip? Oh, Chipotle logo? Oh. How kind of you. Very beautiful. Oh, Chipotle's all right. Chipotle is a fast food place that says vegan right on the menu. I like them just for that. It's a word you don't normally see out in that world. It says it right up there. Okay, Draclin, let's do fireworks with that. So let's go turn this off. Yeah, I gotta make the fireworks work again. How do I do that? We can ignore this for the moment. We need this thing again. Yes, this fellow wants to connect here. Oops. The source image, it's probably not gonna actually draw very well. Do you still have the Scott made this that you did? It's gonna be a little off also, but let's see. Okay, it's not gonna look like a drawing because these don't last very long, but at least there'll be a million. I'm disappointed that my click latency thing did not work as well as I'd hoped. Okay, everyone, ladies and gentlemen, prepare for a Firework Show by Draclin. I want to play Stars and Stripes Forever, but I don't want to get a copyright flag. Is there like a sound-alike of the Stars and Stripes Forever? I need like royalty-free marching band music. Bright Victory, instrumental, royalty-free music. I hope this really is royalty-free. Okay, I'm ready. We got the music. Incredible. This is the worst fireworks show I've ever seen. Beautiful. Incredible. Okay, yeah. Lifespan of like 60 seconds. You might crash my computer, but let's do it. Oh, well, they need to just emit for 60 seconds. Oh, I didn't... Okay, my computer is actually not doing well. My computer's not doing well. Is this gonna kill the stream? I'm sorry, I had to kill it. My computer was not having it. How long is this? Just 3 minutes of marching? We had more viewers a minute ago, and then I started playing the marching music. You like my stream because of the marching band music? Ooh, if I click over here, I can make fireworks and change the... Just looking at the waveform of this marching band music, I guess we're already in the really serious time. I should get some cymbals to play. Latency is horrible now. Beautiful. I want more royalty-free marching band music. How about this one? No, no. Marching band background instrumental. Let's try this one. Okay, let me get the music going. Okay, I'm ready. Is it broken? Do we break it? No? Okay, still works. Seems to still work. Man, the latency is woof now. Hold please, okay. No problem. This needs some cymbals. Let me try to get this timing right again. I think this is like not true. I feel like the latency number is a falsehood. 'Cause I think it's really bad now. Let's see. Yeah, because this is my latency is 1.5 seconds. Okay, I bet I know what it is. I think I know what it is. Okay, I'm ready. It was beautiful. I don't know what you drew, but I loved it. I guess actually I could turn on the browser layer too, and it would keep the things that you did after the click. There'd still be a sparkle. It'd be a little offset, but let's try that. Okay, we need more royalty-free marching band music. How come none of these streaming services have just a good royalty-free marching band channel I can listen to? American marching band background instrumental royalty-free music. Okay, one more thing. This is the one. This sounds like finale music. Are we doing? Is it time? Jacqueline, are we ready? Are we ready now? Okay. Not yet. Do I need to restart the music? Should I restart it? No, no, no. That would have been the moment. Okay, that was the precursor to the finale. Let me get one more finale then. G, marching theme, royalty-free music. I don't think so. Bright marching band background. How about this one? This is the worst. It's the worst firework show I've ever seen. But I'll just throw in a few. Oh wait, is that it? Is it happening? Wait, what just happened? This is the United States Marine song. I think we just heard Anchors Away before that. What are we looking at here, Jacqueline? Is this the Chipotle logo? Wait, that wasn't you? Who was it? If it wasn't you, and it wasn't me, then it has to be Life Is Yours, because that's like the only other person. That's weird. I went straight from the royalty-free marching band music into a Microsoft Word tutorial. So, anybody have any questions about Microsoft Word? Here's how you insert an image. It's right here. No? Okay. I want more marching band. Thank you, Life Is Yours, for the pre-show. I have to say I'm a little disappointed by the amount of royalty-free marching band music. Royalty-free marching band video. How do you uninstall Word? You just have to buy a new computer. You can't. You have to. There's no way to uninstall it. It only installs. You need to call Dell and ask for a new machine. Sorry. Royalty-free marching music. How to play guitar. Royalty-free percussion. Marching soldiers. Happy March, the Jolly Parade instrumental. This is from this is the Colonel Boogie March, is that right? From Bridge Over the River Kwai. Incredible! Very beautiful. Gorgeous, spectacular display. Excellent work, Jacqueline. Yeah, the bitrate is struggling. Bitrate's struggling a little bit with the particles, sure. Well, the dots are going. Okay, let me just stop this. Ooh, should I go back to the thing that distorts my face based on clicks? I don't remember how I did that. Incredible! I'm sorry, shouldn't clap next to the microphone probably. I like the randomized order. Very beautiful. So let's go back to, okay, so we did some stuff today. We got the Unity bridge working. We could draw in Unity. We have the latency thing not working. And I think that the issue is this, is that there's the latency to the broadcaster, but I think there's also like the latency of the stream being behind for me losing frames and such. Does that sound like a reasonable thing? That sound true or false? Okay, so let's save some of these things. We've got like 2 weeks to package this into a reasonable project. Okay, let's get back to the web viewer. Well, I don't know, but it seems like as I don't know, maybe my dropped frames just get skipped, you think? Maybe? Even when the frame rate drops low? I don't know, maybe you're right. I don't really know. But it seems like the latency that it's telling me about does not seem like all of the latency. You know? Like the number isn't big enough. Okay, let's do... how did we do this? Oh no, this probably isn't royalty free. Oh no, what are we gonna do? Oh, it's just some high school kids. Okay, I think we're okay. I want more marching band music. This is not going to work as long as I have the webcam enabled. We have to get rid of me. Goodbye. What's wrong? It's me.
Do you want to learn to draw
Oh, shh, no. Oh, no, an ad. Where is it? Where is it? Okay, enough of that. Enough of this. Enough of all this. We want to, does this work? Oh, yeah, this works. That probably works too well. So what if we do this and have the sparkles? Does that work? Yeah, it's in there. Okay. Draklin, do you want to try this? That still works. That doesn't work anymore. I'll just stand by. Standing by. When I closed the camera in OBS and opened it in the web browser, it's instantly blown out. And it looks like I just have one big tooth. One big white tooth. I like how white this makes my teeth look, though. Like this. Very bright. Like creepily white. My giant tooth. Hello, El Rey Dota. I'm glad you're here to see my giant tooth. I'm waiting for Draklin to warp my face. I'm working on a Twitch extension where people in chat can click the video and do weird things, and I was just testing this one. I don't like the sparkles on it. I think we turn the sparkles off. So until somebody clicks on my face that has access to the extension, and I'm glad anybody listening, watching, I'm glad to give you extension access if you would like. Although all you can do with it now is do weird things to my face, and sometimes have fireworks or marching bands. El Rey Dota sounds like you're the king, of Dota. Are you the king of Dota? That's fair. That's not surprising. So I did this thing where I decided, I've always been interested in my life, like how people get super invested in things, like get super invested in sports and things like that. And I've never really been able to kind of suspend it's kind of a suspension of disbelief, I guess, to say like, no, this matters. What's happening matters. And I've had friends that have deliberately gotten into things like basketball and baseball, but I decided, okay, I'm going to try to get into something purely as a spectator, and I'm going to try to get into Dota. So I've never played a match of Dota, and I don't know if I ever want to, because I'm slightly afraid of people who play Dota. But I've probably watched a couple hundred hours now, mostly of Purge and Day 9 playing. And I still don't know what's going on. Maybe I have to play. Maybe I have to play at some point to know. Did Draklin leave and Life is Yours is gone? They're off doing their own little thing. There's no one here to click on my face. That's sad. My very blown out face. That's fair. Oh, wait. Okay. Yeah, good. This is good. Thanks for the facial black holes. It seems bad. Sometimes it seems so good. I really do enjoy watching it. I still have kind of a hard time knowing what's going on. Look at all my teeth now. How can they not? They're going to take one look at this and they're going to not even look at the rest of the entries, and they're just going to give me the check for $15,000. Yeah, I've definitely heard that. I've heard maybe that specific analogy with Dota as an addictive experience. Wait, how what? How what? Life is Yours. What are you howing? How did I do this? It was a pain in the butt. It took me like all day yesterday. I think I did two 3-hour streams. Oh, wait, are you talking about the visual effect? I'm confused. What are we talking about? You talking about how I made my face blurry? It was a pain. It's all WebGL, so it's it's Whippic. It's how does this work? It works like this. It's all WebGL with Pixie.js, but it's the WebGL part that matters. So I have a shader that will take in the video feed, which I get from WebRTC. So I can't do this in OBS, which sucks. This is all in a web browser on my other screen. And so that's easy. Like you take the video, you give it to the shader, you show the video. Separately from that, remember when we were doing the really additive blobby thing where we had all the blobs and they would kind of add up? I render those in black and white to a separate buffer. And then I also stick that in the shader and use it as kind of a displacement filter. So I can show you what it looks like. It's not even that hard. It was just hard to get it to work the way I wanted to with Pixie, just because I didn't know Pixie very well. So like, if you want to see what that black and white texture looks like, it looks like this. So the black and white texture, probably hard to see. Let me turn off this multiplier. So just this thing, you know, this was kind of what we did. This was sort of our very first experiment. And so I just take this and I feed it into the shader. Do I have the right thing up? So I just sample, this is sampling the mask color, but instead of drawing the mask, I use it to mess with the UVs. So where black has no effect on the image and white has an effect on the image, and this just like squishes the UVs around for when I sample from the video texture, which is here. It's a pretty common, I mean, I don't think I did it especially elegantly, but it's kind of how you do displacement kinds of effects. I also did one that would like pixelate, that you could click and it would sort of censor me. Let's get that one working again. Uh-oh. Did I break it? What did I do? Oh. Okay, so for the pixelate thing, instead of displacing, what we want to do is probably we want to like separate this in a way that's sane. So this is if we want to do, I'm going to break these up a little bit. I don't know. I don't know if you think I was a wizard if you watched me try to get this to work on the stream yesterday. I like fought Pixie.js so hard for so long. So if we just take something real simple, let's grab this. Let's grab this. That's the mask color. That's where we mess with the thing. This is where we will do the other thing. Okay, did I break this? Did I break it? Why does it? I probably broke it. Oh, I just can't do this in a... Oh yeah, okay, right. It just thinks that... that HTML comment is not making it happy at all. Okay, so this will be blurry fellow, okay? And then if we want instead to do pixelated fellow, we would do something like this. This is not going to look great, but it'll look okay, I think. So what we would do instead is down here, we get the pixel size, the UVs. Yeah, all this stuff is still fine. Blend it based on the mask color. Actually, this all seems okay. We just need this mix UV. We need this. And we'll use these mix UVs. broken. It's broken. Okay. This takes in the same thing, which is a weird thing to bring in, but now, like, similarly, we can mask off blobby areas for if I say bad words, which I would never do, and I never will. So this should work now. Although the problem is it's still also kind of warping underneath, which is not ideal, but kind of cool. A weird side effect. So if you click all over me, I will be censored. I really want to see Draklin do his fireworks with the displacement, though. We just may never see it. Look how white my teeth look when they're just a blob with just 2 pixels. Very nice. I need to make this. I was going to do like a broken glass one and stuff like. Did you just censor my arm? You clicking down? Where is that? Down here? My neck censored. Are you censoring my? Great. Yeah. Censoring my top. Is that my top? Thank you for protecting the audience from my. Half-Blood. I'm working on a Twitch extension. I would be... can't do that on stream. No, look, just... I actually can't quite click over that. If I just click all around here, I could just take my shirt off and it would be fine, right? Could show a little skin. But it's okay, because I'll censor it. Censored. Half-Blood. I'm working on a Twitch extension that... instead of just doing chat commands, you can click on the video and do stuff in the video. So if you would like, I would be happy to give you access to the beta, the unreleased version of it. If you want to give it a shot, I would super appreciate the help. I would have to open Postman and get your user ID. Are you censoring the light? I don't think the light's not, the light handler is not running. So you can censor the light but not change it. Okay, actually, let me turn on the light handler also while we're at it. I forgot what script I stuck that in. Actually. It's in the Heat client. Right? Okay, I think you can change the light color now. Yes, so now you can change the light color. You can't play the guitar right now, but that's okay. You can click me in the video and cause horrible things to happen to me. All right, Half-Blood, I will add you. It will take me just a moment because Twitch does not give me a great way to do this, unfortunately. Okay, now I know every single thing about you. Everything about you. I have your ID. Now I go here. Nope. I go not there. dev.twitch.tv. See if I can find this in their awful backend. Okay, view extension. Someone just changed the light. Was that me? I looked away for 1 second. That time it was me. I did it that time. Okay. Testing. And then we need to go into access and we need to add Half-Blood's account to the end of this list. I wonder how many I can add in here. Also wonder if there's an API to let me do this. Okay, Half-Blood, if you refresh your video, I think you'll be able to see it. Let me show you what it will look like. So down here, you'll have this little lightning bolt. So you should be able to click it and click accept. And then you should be able to click the video and cause things to happen in the video. El Rey Dota, if you're still around, I can also add you if you would like. I don't like how blown out this is. It makes me so upset that my camera will not keep its settings. It's outrageous. That was probably loud on the mic. I apologize. Not this. I want this. I want Twitch extension documentation. I want to know if there's a way that I can give people access remotely without having to do what I just did, because it's not fun. Create an extension secret. Revoke secrets. Get channels. Send a pub sub message. No, I can't do anything cool. I just got censored. It looks so weird with the displacement also. I didn't write that very well. The pixel, the shader one, we need to do better. So Half-Blood, you can also click on the light, like back above my chair. If you click where the light is, it will change the color of the light. I also have it where you can play the guitar, but I don't have that turned on at the moment because we're messing up my face. We also had a fireworks show. Draklin put on a fireworks show for us. It was all very exciting. Let's see. The displacement's pretty weird because that's not deliberate right now. Not with a particular shader set. Did I leave something uncommented that I meant to? Or something commented? Half-Blood, thank you. I hope to do some weird, cool things with it. Let's go back to Unity, I think. And then I can come back. Where am I? Hello, it's me. With the bad gain on the camera. Let's fix the camera game. Game. Okay. That's better. We have this beautiful wallpaper that I actually don't like very much. We have a web browser over here. Cool. Great. Let's go back to this Unity test. I was thinking there's this meme that I'm slightly obsessed with right now. Let's see, the baby is hungry. I love the baby. And so I kind of want to make like it where you can click the stream and feed the baby. And the baby would eat. What is this? Did someone make a movie of the baby is hungry? It was a good song. The baby is hungry. So, okay, back to this thing. We had to write a stupid bridge for this. Where's the stupid bridge? File. I don't have controls numpad 0. I don't have a numpad on this keyboard. I have a cool little keyboard, which means I can't reset the view. This thing. And then we have to go to npm run dev. Wrong, dead wrong. What happened? Oh. So that seems okay. This seems okay. We're back to having fireworks. Okay. Half-Blood, Life is yours. Draclin, anybody else wants to click and make some fireworks? You can certainly do so. I'm feeling like I'm a little tired. I think I'm almost done with my stream. I need these fireworks to excite me. I need more. I think actually the thing I'm missing is more marching band music. I think that was really helping me get excited. I especially like the royalty-free nature of it. I think the first one we listened to was the best. That was really the one. Yeah. I feel better already. Okay. Phone's blowing up. Why are we blowing up, phone? It's not even me. I'm not even clicking anything. Thank you, chat, for the beautiful fireworks display. Somebody, oh, the guitar is still responsive back there somehow. How's that possible? Did I leave something open? Why is the guitar still playing? Oops. Maybe what we need to do is have the camera orbit around this. Would that look way cooler? Like, have a... It's very flat at the moment. They would still spawn flatly. Let's just try that real fast. It might be a bad idea. How is there something still responding to sound? I don't have none of my... I don't have that browser up. Oh, it's up in the... Oh, it's as a layer in OBS, and it's still playing sound in there. Slightly weird, but okay. Put the camera in here. Oh man, I should get in VR and let you all do a fireworks show for me in VR. That'd be pretty weird. I'd need a third-person view, I think. Okay, we want a... This is a spinner. This way, let's do this. Way too fast. Oops. Come on, maximize. Just play. That might be cool. What is that? I heard a ticking noise. I thought there was a bomb. Your dad has played this one? Is your dad in a marching band? Okay, so now we have this slight camera rotation, which may or may not be cool. No, it's very bad. That's not good at all. These need to be spheres. I like that part that is be kind to your web-footed friends, for a duck could be somebody's mother. Be kind to your friends in the swamp, where the weather is very damp. I think that's how it goes. That's real. Okay. Okay, now we've got 360-degree particles. None of this circle crap. That was very subtle. Your dad is in a brass band? That's cool. Could you get your dad to play live on my stream? I like. Do you hear that? Is that like a piccolo flute back there? Very beautiful. Chat, you're doing a great job. Oh, and then it stopped. Oh, it's back. You don't think your dad would do it? How much would your dad charge me? How many NOKs? Did I say that right? I'll stream anytime. I'll stream at 8 a.m. here. It's no trouble. No one will watch it. Probably free. 0 NOKs. Wow. Trombone will be perfect. I'll just whistle. You can play some cymbals. Like bang on a pot or something. Chat, I'm very excited that you're clicking. Okay, so now what? It's very rhythmic. Okay. Okay, we'll stop. I think that's enough marching for a moment. What is next? I made a to-do list, but we haven't really been following it very well at all. So, for those of you that haven't heard the explanation before, there's a contest to make a Twitch extension that uses Amazon Web Services in the background. And I've been ignoring that part of it because that part's a pain in the butt. But we've been working on all this front-end stuff. Yeah, we'll have some kind of fireworky thing. I think we can do something cool in Unity with that. Maybe we'll do something in the browser. I think we'll just do some kind of video filter playground for that. We definitely should do some kind of Valentine's Day thing so everyone can give me kisses, smooches. Maybe I should do that one real fast. What are we at? About 3 hours? What time is it? 7:30. What time is it where you live? Life is yours. Do you ever sleep? What is the prize and when does it end? The prize, let's take a look. A dev post where I accidentally uncovered this thing. 4:34 a.m. Outrageous. Hackathons. Online hackathons. Twitch extension challenge. Here's the link. I'll throw it in chat. You sleep all day long. Okay, here's the deal. You've got to build a Twitch extension. It has to use AWS, and those are kind of the only rules. It's due in 17 days. It's been going on since late November, but I didn't start until like last week. That's okay. $26,500 worth of prizes. $15,000 grand prize. It's 3:34. Everybody go to bed. Good grief. And a 1-hour meeting with Twitch leadership. I'm not clear on that one. That doesn't really sound like a prize to me. Like, I don't want to go to meetings. That sounds like, unless they give me something cool. Second place, 5 Gs and tickets to TwitchCon. 1 per teammate, up to 4. Oh, 4 per team. Maybe I should just pretend I have a team. Draklin, life is yours. I could just say you're on the team, and then as beta testers. full on integration, maybe, who knows? I would actually love that if Amazon or Twitch were like, hey, we will do this and you don't have to work on it anymore. Here's a bunch of money. I would be like, excellent, please take it. Please do all the boring server stuff. Please do all the AWS stuff. Just give me the API and I will do ridiculous things with the API. That would be ideal. Third place, 2 Gs and a swag bag. And then 4 honorable mentions. I'm actually, realistically, the thing we're making so weird. Do I have a bot for my stream? I do. I have MooBot. I don't really do much with it. At some point I will make my own chatbot. I've made a couple of chatbots so we could, we made like a musical chat so you could spam emotes and have it play music in Unity. I don't have any of that stuff turned on right now because right now we don't care about chat. We're done with chat. We care about clicks. We want real-time responsiveness. Although somehow I broke it. How did I break it? Man, that really ruined my, that was gonna be like a cool moment when how did I break this? Unable to connect to that server. Oh, I killed the bridge. Okay, pretend that, okay, ignore everything that's happening right now. Pretend that life has a pause button and I'm on pause. And then now I'll say, I'm done with chat. We only want to do cool real-time stuff. Yeah! Real-time clicks on the... Perfect. Okay, we nailed it. Thanks everybody who was clicking there. That really helped me out. Was sort of an underwhelming moment. I apologize. Digital Tectonics, who else was I just talking to? Did I already scroll away? I thought there was another question from someone. Vector Vest. Vector Vest and Digital Tectonics. I could add you as well if you were interested. You could be clicking if you wanted. Right now I have to give people permission one at a time because the extension is not released. But if you wanted, I would be glad to add you. The music you hear is from the haunted house one, like where you can click and control my room a little bit. Right now you can just change the light color and play guitar. Oh no, I broke the thing. So the way it works on... How does it work as far as you trying it, or how does the whole thing work? The whole thing is that it's just a Twitch extension that fills up the whole video, and then I steal the clicks, and then I send them to a server, and then I send them to me. And so then I can do whatever I want with the clicks. But I have to, to try it, all that has to happen is you basically just say, you're cool, and then I will look up your Twitch user ID, and I will manually add it to the API testing page, which I wish there was a smoother way to do that. And then all you have to do is just click accept on the extension button and then you can try it. And I will also steal your credit card and your phone number. And life is yours. His dad will call you in the middle of the night and play trombone. That actually sounds good. Stock market themed? What would a stock market theme click look like? It just could show a bunch of stock names and then everyone in chat could click on the one that you should buy and then you could go bankrupt. I mean, I think we could do something. There's some that could be cool that were like straight up data visualization, like real-time data viz sort of things. There's some I've seen just a marketing person. That's fair. Like the initial idea of this was to just sort of click and vote for things. But then we actually, Draclin found out there was an extension that already did that. And then so we decided that this one should just be weird. And so I'm in the process of making like 5 or 6 little proof of concept demos that then I will make a video and submit it all to Amazon, or all to Twitch, I guess, / Amazon. And then they will decide to give me all their money or no money. I mean, again, like being real talk, I feel like this is kind of what we're aiming for. Honorable mention. I don't know we're going to get one of these just making weird things. I feel like they probably want things that are like useful or practical. Well, that's okay. I feel fine with that. We can make something ridiculous that make them money. Well, one thing I can do, and I haven't looked into this very much because I don't know, it's just not the kind of thing I normally make, but there are monetization options for extensions, and so I could do a thing where every click cost 1 bit. And a bit's not worth very much, right? Bit's like a penny-ish. Twitch is all for entertainment. Are you sure it's all for entertainment? I thought it was all for money. Life is yours. About a penny. That seems too much for a click. I would rather say like for 1 bit you can buy 10 clicks or something like that. But I haven't actually looked into the monetization stuff yet. I like the sporadic fireworks that are happening. That's the hush hush part. Smart. I need a good way to have all of these like ready to go on queue, ready to go. I guess I could run all these servers. Like, let's get the video filter one back. I forgot how. Is it this one? Someone's clicking. I can see it. I can see the numbers. A game thing? Yeah, there's been some. I would actually like that. Some. I don't want to go too deep with it because I'm. For sure. Yeah, you could definitely have some kind of race thing or some kind of shooting game thing or something like that. Yeah, absolutely. Where you could place bets and give me all your money. I think I would like that to be one of the demos. The thing, like, I started this way late and it's due in 2 weeks, and unfortunately, one big piece of it is having to do the AWS integration, which is gonna kind of suck and be slow. Am I in the right place? Is this already running? Oh, that's the wrong one. I want this one. Shooting is overdone. I don't like shoot people games, personally. We could have little rocket ship races. I mean, they'd almost be like Mario Party mini games where you click real fast. I started working on like a grid-based setup to calculate clicks in different areas. You built an AWS bot? What does it do? I'm just kind of dreading setting up all the like the Redis back. There's just going to be annoying parts to it, unfortunately. It was really easy to set up with Heroku, and it's just going to be annoying to set up with AWS. Is it bad? I don't think it's bad. It looks okay. It kind of depends on what you're going for. The eyeballs maybe look a little weird. Like in this region, maybe look a little bit weird. You could probably pull this guy in just to make the eyeball, I don't know, maybe a little rounder, but I think it looks reasonable to me. Looks like a bee. Yeah, the eye is the only part that I would maybe like. This region here feels a little bit weird. Is that what this little band is? It seems okay, except for just like exactly right here. It feels a little bit off. Those two vertices in particular seem a little close, but it could just be the angle I'm looking from. Okay, let's try this again. Run dev. Oh no, mtn run dev. Is that right? What? What'd I do? What did I have to do to make this one work? Oh, this is just HTTP server. I don't have to do anything. This doesn't even need a backend. This uses the regular backend. Oh, but I want to switch back to not the censorship one. I want to switch back to This is an enormously inefficient way to uncomment this. I am aware, but Visual Studio Code is very confused by me having shader code inside of a script tag in the middle of some HTML. What did I break? What did I break? Oh, I'm using the camera. That shortcut won't work here because it will try to do HTML comments. It's because I'm inlined inside HTML. Well, previously I was sending it back to the extension. So I was rendering client side, but then I realized I could do way more if I rendered on my end. And so really it just sends the clicks to me and then I draw them to my broadcast, to my video, and then send them back. So I'll show you another example. But to do so, I need to turn off my camera. Like fully turn off my camera. And then do this. And then do this. Still failed. Who is using my camera? Well, something's using my camera. What is it? Deactivate when not showing. Hi, it's me. What? Deactivate. Okay, good. Okay, we got it. I am using OBS, yeah. But get out of here. Get out of here. Okay. Good grief. Okay, now I can use it. And now we can click and warp my face. So this is I don't have a great way to do this because I can't do it in OBS. But I can do it in Firefox and then just capture that in OBS. It'd be cool to do weird filtery stuff real time in OBS, but it doesn't really work, unfortunately. I know I'm liquid metal. I need to make it, this could definitely be better. The way I'm doing that through Lua. I don't think so because it would all be shader stuff. And as far as I've seen, there's not a way to like do, have multiple sources kind of interacting simultaneously. I could maybe do something like rendering the off-screen buffer. I guess I could find some way to do it. It would just be kind of a pain. I guess I could figure out a way to do it all in shaders and then find a way to put the shader on the video source. But this requires kind of two totally separate video feeds. One of them is the video from the camera, and one of them is like a video buffer where the clicks are all drawing. And it's not trivial, unfortunately, to do both of those in OBS. And I'd like to even do it in OBS as a browser source, but you can't do WebRTC, which is how I'm getting the video in the browser. I need to keep... yeah, this is too complicated. There's too many moving parts. I need to learn how this stuff. Well, not learn it because I made it. I should have known how it works, but I need to come up with a good way to put all the pieces together. Is that the? Okay, yeah. Also, you can click the video and change the light, and you can click the guitar, and it will play the guitar poorly. Point clicks to a plugin. Yeah, so it's but I need more than just the clicks. I need to take the clicks and then like draw weird things with them. So that's like all of this only works because I'm drawing a bunch of blobby sprites where all the clicks are. So there's like a secret animated layer, which I could probably find a way to send all those into a shader. Maybe, but I think it would be slow and not work super well. And it's way easier to do it this way. And it mostly works. It's mostly fine. I should add fireworks here too. Guess I could. I could turn back on this layer. Oh, that layer was full of stuff. I do want to maybe do a really easy browser one. So probably what I would actually like release as the base version is just really simple clicky particles and not all these other ones because they're more complicated. And so some Valentine's hearts flying around would be fun and charming, I think. But I think it might be done for today. We've been going for like over 3 hours. We accomplished some things. If you know the click point, could you do a magnifying section? Yeah, that stuff's not too hard with the singular point, but when you have like 100 people clicking simultaneously, you could probably do that. It gets complicated in a way that you want like a robust computer graphics solution to draw, not just some Lua script. Like you want a way to draw interesting things to a buffer to do. Maybe there's some way you could do it in OBS, but I'm not too worried about it. I can stick with this, and then all the other versions, the simple versions of like click and play a sound or click and draw particles and stuff like that will just be browser source in OBS, because that's easy. I got to come up with some more stuff to do in there. We got it now that we can do. So today's big thing was to get Unity working. So now we can talk to Unity, we can talk to Pixie.js, and we can talk to whatever, anything that speaks either WebSockets or Socket.io. So maybe we should hook it up to Woo, it's got clicked. Getting clicked. Maybe I should hook it to some weird Arduino-y thing. Unity is easier than Unreal? Just different tools. I use Unity for everything, so it's just my preferred tool because I have a lot of experience with it. I don't know that I would necessarily... The things they do are so similar. They're just different tool sets. There's things that are probably currently easier in Unreal than in Unity, but I think in some ways Unity is easier to start with. Looks like I have beautiful rainbow-colored measles. There is a measles outbreak in Oregon currently. Godot, I don't know much about it. I actually have basically no experience with Godot except for watching a few streams on it. It's funny that like I see people on Twitch using Godot, but I have almost no experience. Like one of the things, maybe Godot does this, but one of the things I like about Unity, I just use Unity for everything now. It used to be like in my field, as the name is dumb, but like creative technologist, I would use different things all the time. And it would be like processing for one project and open frameworks and Cinder and like WebGL, and it was just constantly switching. And at a certain point a few years ago, I just decided, I think I'm just gonna do every single thing in Unity because it's way easier to just get really good at one tool. Especially I do tons of VR stuff now. And so it's easier that way. In fact, that is the thing I wanna do here. I wanna think, so what would be pretty awesome is if your view was of a top-down view of a space, and then I was in VR. So basically it would be like a top-down view of my room, and then I could be in VR, and in chat you all could like click and place things around me or try to kill me or whatever. I don't know. I think that would be cool. The only issue is it's not very performant, unfortunately, to draw like a tertiary camera, right? Because you already need a camera for each eye. So I would need a fast way to do that in Unity, or not draw it in Unity. I could do it where it was all drawn in WebGL and you were actually looking at a WebGL view, and then I would send my coordinates over. That sounds like a big job. But I've done stuff like that before. It could be cool. Possibly. Okay, I think I'm ready. I think I'm ready to call it. We've been going for some hours for sure. The camera's not coming back. Where's the camera? Come in. Camera, come in. Camera, please. Hello. Hi. That messed up the gain. Let's fix the gain. Okay. That was a relatively productive stream. I feel like a lot of streams this week were a struggle. We really fought Pixie.js, etc., etc., etc. But today, we got in there. We made Unity work in a ridiculous way that I'm slightly embarrassed by, but that's okay. I'm really thinking hard now about this weird VR idea, though. About letting chat do things to me in VR. Sounds pretty cool. Okay, I will have to think about that. Thank you, everybody, for joining me. Thank you to those of you that came by for the first time. Half-Blood, Digital Tectonics, other people. I'm sure there were Vector Vest, El Rey Dota. Like, I appreciate you stopping by. Appreciate your help clicking all over the stream. What sounds wrong? Oh, wait, what sounds wrong? Clicking me, murdering, killing me? You can give me candy. You could drop candy on me or something like that for Valentine's Day. We could have some kind of Valentine simulator. But the spatial part sounds more cool. Like if you could actually interact with where I am. Okay, yes. Okay, yeah, we will continue working on this thing. Hopefully it'll get cooler and more interesting. So please come by another time. I didn't think Life is Yours in Draklin, did I? How could I? How could I not thank him? Thank you both. Thank you one and all. I will see you next time. Bye.